Determination means willingness to sacrifice. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita there is a story of one king of the name Prataparudra. And Maharaj Prataparudra, he was the very powerful king of Orissa. No one could defeat him. And he was very, very God-conscious. His principal meditation was that the whole kingdom would worship Lord Jagannath very nicely. And by his own example, he was teaching this principle. Now his Guru Maharaj, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, told him, after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had gone for his trip to South India, that this Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is Bhagavan, he is Krishna, he is the absolute truth. And Maharaj Prataparudra had such faith in the words of his Guru that he immediately accepted. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, according to Shastra and according to his own realizations, substantiated that Gauranga Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. He is incarnated in this age of Kali Yuga to spread the Yuga Dharma, the chanting of the holy name. Prataparudra Maharaj was very anxious to meet him. He said, I must have his darshan. My life has no meaning unless I can surrender to his lotus feet. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, I will arrange. So he was waiting for some years in great anticipation. And when he returned, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya approached Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him that I cannot see him, because in those days a sannyasi was not allowed to associate with a politician or a king. So the fact that he is a king, I cannot see him. And if you even ask me again, I will have to leave this place. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya brought this sad news to Maharaj Prataparudra. And Maharaj Prataparudra, he became so much determined. If my being a king is an obstacle, then what is the use of this being a king? What is the use of this palace? What is the use of this wife and family? What is the use of all this gold and this crown and this throne and all of my wealth and all of my power and all of my influence if I'm not pleasing the Lord? Shrama eva kevalam. Whatever we do, if it's not pleasing the Lord, it's worthless, it's useless. This was his determination. Therefore, he explained, if being king means not getting the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, not receiving his holy darshan and his favor, then I will renounce this kingdom today, and I will take the life of a beggar. And he was dead serious. But he was such a God-conscious king that nobody wanted him to give up his position. But this is called Rita Vrata. Very, very firm determination. And it is this determination that is required for everyone. It is not that we necessarily are required to give up all of our occupational duties, but we have to have this determination. We should be willing to do anything for Krishna. Arjuna, he was a prince. He was as good as a king. And out of natural sentiment and soft-heartedness, he was willing to give up the fight. He did not want to indulge in this war of Kurukshetra. But Krishna is speaking this verse to him. I do not want you to give up your duty. This is your prescribed duty. There's no need to give it up. Perform your duty with firm, complete determination, making my pleasure and my service the only goal. And in the end, King Prataparudra did not give up his kingdom. He remained the kingdom. But because of his great determination and his humility, he received the ultimate blessings of the Lord. Two things took place. One is one great devotee, beloved by the Lord, Ramananda Rai. He did a special favor for him. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard, when he tried to approach me directly, I wouldn't see him. But because he has pleased my devotee so dearly, Mahaprabhu decided I must give him all my mercy. And then shortly after that, during the Ratha Yatra, the king, in genuine humility, put on the robe of a street sweeper and swept the road for Lord Jagannath. Just to show the world that I'm not a king, Jagannath is king. He is Parameshwara. He is the supreme king. I am only his obedient, humble servant, the lowliest servant, taking care of this kingdom on his behalf. Whatever our position is, we should always feel ourselves the menial servant of the Lord. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw this, He so desired that the king continue with this glorious service, and he bestowed such mercy that he personally embraced him again and again and again with his own arms and awarded him prema bhakti, pure love, the ultimate goal of life.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on thesacredconnect.com.